up? It's Kristin with Pink Clay, helping women in life and in business to bridge the gap between the woman they are today and the woman God created them to be. So welcome back to my channel. I am super excited today because we are going to be talking about Instagram stories. Because we all know if you are building a business, a mission, anything on social media that you want to spread around to others, you have to be using Instagram stories. So some days though, we're just not feeling very motivated. We're feeling pretty boring, frankly. Maybe you don't have anything planned that day and you're just not feeling very creative. You don't know what to post about. That's when this video is going to be super helpful to you. So today I am going to give that's 10. So today I'm going to give 10 story ideas to get your creative juices flowing and come up with something to post in your stories. Now, if you are just getting started with Instagram stories, I highly recommend you go watch this video first. It's all about getting started with stories and the basics of Instagram. So go watch that first, then come back and this will help you so that you're always showing up. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the bell so that you'll be notified every single Tuesday when a new video is uploaded. But for now, let's get into our 10 Instagram story ideas. So I want you to keep in mind that the whole point of stories is for you to show people who you are. Your feed is very curated. Your stories are very off the cuff, and it really allows your followers to see your personality and learn more about you. So these topics are all about gaining like, know, and trust factor with your followers because they learn more about you, you learn more about them, and it forms this relationship rather than it always being about your product or mission, okay? So keep that in mind, and I am first gonna go over all 10 topic ideas. I'm gonna list them out, and then at the end of the video, I'll show you some examples of how I've implemented these topics into my own stories. So be sure to stay tuned for that. I hope you take notes on these 10 topics, but if you're out on the go, you don't have a pen and paper near, don't worry, just look down in the description of this video and you'll see a link where you can print off all 10 of these ideas with my free Instagram story ideas printable. So be sure to check that out. All right, so here we go. 10 Instagram story ideas. Numero uno, number one. Okay, number one is to share your favorites. What's your favorite drink, your favorite food, your favorite movie, your favorite restaurant, favorite Netflix show, favorite TV show, favorite stores, favorite websites, whatever it is that's your favorite, share it with your audience because chances are they love it too, or maybe they've never heard of it and you're adding value. You're giving them some ideas for them to try. So share your favorites. Idea number two is inspiration. Inspire your followers. Share your favorite quote, an inspiring image, your favorite Bible verse. Maybe it's a video that you're sharing from another feed. Whatever it is that inspires you, share it with your audience because you want to add value to them, inspire them as well. Idea number three is about your day. Are you having a good day? Are you having a bad day? Did something funny happen? Did something throw your day off course? Can you laugh about it, or are you ticked and you need a glass of wine? Whatever it is, share about your day rather than just sharing about business, business, business. This can also be just sharing a day in the life of a realtor or a day in the life of a pastor, your daily routines, a tour around your office, a tour around your house. Simple things like that that show people about your day. Number four is one of my favorites as a follower myself. When people that I'm following on Instagram do this, I always find it very interesting, and that's behind the scenes. We often just see the end result, so it's really fun when you're following someone and they take you behind the scenes and show you the process that led up to that. So that might look like meetings before a launch, setting up before an event, behind the kitchen at a restaurant, getting to know the manager or the staff at a restaurant, seeing behind the scenes in the kitchen of how the meals are prepared before they come out. All of that behind the scenes stuff that we wouldn't even know if people didn't take us back there are very interesting to your followers. And you might be thinking, well, my behind the scenes isn't that great. It is. It might not be great to you because you are so familiar with it, but a behind the scenes of how to make a YouTube video or how to edit a YouTube video is very interesting for someone that has no idea what it takes. So don't think that you don't have something interesting to share. Behind the scenes is always intriguing for those of us that don't know anything about what it takes to get to your end result. So, number 5 is food and drink. It doesn't have to be like number 1 and necessarily be your favorite food and drink. This can just be what we're eating for dinner, a recipe that you're trying for your family. Will they like it? Will they not? What you're ordering from the drive-thru, or if you're going to a new restaurant with a friend, what you decide to order, or a new cocktail you decide to try. You can take polls with this, asking people what kind of dressing would they put on this, ranch or Thousand Island, and have people vote. It's a great way to interact. You're sharing what you're doing that day, and for some reason, we always love seeing what other people are eating and drinking. Number 6 is ask your audience. Do you like this or that? A or B? Should I order this color or this color? People love giving their opinion. So ask your audience whether it's something relevant that you're actually working on that day, or maybe it's just something that you're like, hey, I'm gonna get online, I'm looking at these workout clothes, which would you get, red or blue? Ask your audience. You can poll them with the A and B poll option. You can ask questions by just posting a picture and saying, hey, ask me anything, and they can type any question. You can ask quirky questions like, hey, what was your first email address? And see what people say. Interact with your audience and ask their opinion because people love to feel heard. Idea number 7 is a throwback. So it's exactly what it means. You're talking about something from your past. Again, you're allowing your followers to get to know you. So this can be something from your childhood, an old family photo, an old vacation throwback story. Maybe you're a pastor and it's a picture when you graduated from seminary, or you're a realtor and it's a picture of when you sold your first house. Whatever it is, you're throwing it back, you're giving people a piece of your past, which builds that like, know, and trust factor. Idea number 8 is your family life. Now, some people don't want to share as much of this, and you can share as much or as little as you want. This can be things like family traditions, family outings, you're going out to eat, maybe you're going to the lake for the weekend, a road trip, or your kid has a soccer game or a cheerleading competition. You're just sharing little pieces of your life to give them a piece of you besides your business. We're almost done. Number 9 is a how-to. How to set up your home before a showing. How to have a devotion with your family. How to edit a YouTube video. This is another little behind the scenes, but you're actually giving them step-by-step instructions on how to do something. How to cook zucchini enchiladas. Whatever it is that is in your niche, you're teaching people exactly how to do it. This is so valuable because let's say, for example, you're a plumber, okay? And you own a plumbing business and you're trying to grow on social media to become your town's #1 plumbing business. If you are always talking about buying, call me, I'm the best plumber, I've got you, call me, you're salesy. And people might not relate to that or follow you. But if you are not only asking for a call every once in a while, but 80% of the time you're adding value by sharing about your life with some of these ideas that I've already shared and getting value, as telling people how to get your ring out of the drain when you drop it down the sink. Whatever it is, totally not a plumber. I'm not really sure why that's what came to my head. I'm trying to just use different examples. But you can see how you would want to actually follow that plumber because, wow, now you're actually learning, what would I do if I did drop my ring down the drain? I can actually use some of the stuff this guy is sharing with me. I'm going to follow him to learn more. And then when I do need a plumber, I'm going to immediately think of him. So share how-tos adds so much value to your followers. And lastly, number 10 is coming soon, the countdown, something that's coming down the pipe in the future for your business. So this could be a launch for a new product, a new house that's about to go out on the market. Maybe it's even something personal like a family vacation. You're building momentum up to it, and Instagram has an amazing countdown feature to be sure to use. And this just allows your followers to get in on the excitement of whatever it is that you have coming up. Okay, so there you have it. There are my 10 story topics. So now I'm gonna show you a few examples from my own Instagram account. I've shown y'all these before, but they are so good. There was a little while where they didn't have these at Costco anymore, but they're back. Okay, y'all, so for dinner, I just took a package of frozen chicken, threw it in an Instapot with a jar of this. This is my favorite salsa. And a little bit of water. If I had chicken broth, I would have used that. But put it in here for 20 minutes. That's it. Instapot, not crock pot, 20 minutes. And now I'm gonna shred it with this instead of a fork. So much easier. Now, was that not so much easier than using a fork? That took me like 20 seconds or something. I don't know. Okay, y'all. Many of you have been asking me what mascara I've been wearing. And it is It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I love it.
Get outside. Over there. Get over there. Catch it, girls.
Be sure to follow me at Pink Clay Social so you can see all of these topics plus more in action and how I utilize my Instagram stories. Again, you've got the basics, you've got the tips and tricks, and you've got this video to help you with ideas. I hope all of these videos are helpful to you. Please tag me in your Instagram stories when you're using these. I would love to see you implement these tips and cheer you on. Be sure to comment below if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.